Number 1. Denial and gaslighting. The first thing that they will do is deny everything, including every wrong, every lie, and every betrayal that has occurred. Even worse, they will cause you to question your reality by using gaslighting techniques. With timeless advice from Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we'll look at the 7 things evil people do when they know you know. Keep your inner peace unaffected by poison. Reclaim your power by staying till the end. People who are evil hate to be exposed. When you finally figure out their game, they'll mix up their strategies in ways that will shock you. But what if you could counteract their manipulations with the clarity and fortitude of Stoic philosophy? Suddenly, the story takes a different turn. Are you certain that you understood what I said? For example, they might say, you are being overly sensitive. Self-doubt is the target of this strategy. Epictetus, on the other hand, believes that people are disturbed not by things but by the views they take of them. There is a weapon known as gaslighting that takes advantage of your vulnerability by transforming your strength, which is your awareness, into a perceived weakness. It is not enough for them to simply dispute the facts when you confront them with them. They will also make you feel as though you are the source of the problem. Continue to be steadfast in your understanding of the truth. Do some serious introspection. Keep a log of your thoughts and resist the need to allow their denials to shake your sense of reality. If you find that you are being gaslighted, it is important to take a step back and examine the situation. Exactly what took place should be written down. The act of writing in a journal not only helps to clarify the sequence of events, but it also helps to ground you in your reality. Rather, you should respond by saying, you obviously do not know about my other shortcomings, or else you would have highlighted those as well. We should refrain from reacting defensively, as this humorous yet important lesson advises us to do. Maintain your focus on the truth rather than wasting energy trying to disprove their lies. You should concentrate on strengthening your own inner fortitude. Their response could be anything along the lines of, I don't know what you're talking about, or you're imagining things. The objective is straightforward, to cause you to have doubts about your own knowledge, and to pull away from a position of clarity. Epictetus highlighted the need for having control over one's mind, and taught that the only thing one can genuinely control is their perspective. In the event that someone speaks negatively about you, you should not defend yourself against the accusations. Number 2. Character assassination. A calculated move is character assassination. When wicked people comprehend that they are unable to have direct control over you, they attempt to exert influence over how other people view you. You may expect them to spread rumors behind your back, exaggerate your shortcomings, and fabricate lies that are so persuasive that even people who are closest to you would be hesitant to believe them. Simply put, they want to cut you off from the rest of the world and make you question your own value. Stoicism, on the other hand, shines as a guiding light in cases like these. In the event that you compare your written story with their words, you will be able to identify the holes in their narrative. Remember this fact at all times. The only time gaslighting is effective is when you allow yourself to become self-conscious. Have faith in the evidence that is in front of you, and have faith in the soundness of your judgment. It is via Marcus Aurelius that we learn to concentrate on what is actually important. Our character, as he puts it in his writing, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, then make sure not to say it. All of these words serve to remind us that honesty is our most powerful weapon. The way they intend to silence you is by causing others to have doubts about you before you even get a chance to speak. The profound response that Marcus Aurelius provides is as follows. Do not waste any more time arguing about what a good person ought to be. Be one. Don't let their charges distract you from your own actions. Let the acts you take speak more loudly than the slander others use. When they are unable to persuade you, they will focus on how other people perceive you. For the sake of protecting their own reputation, they will fabricate stories, propagate rumors, and ruin your reputation. The truth will eventually become apparent to those who are willing to look for it. As soon as you find out that someone is smearing your reputation, it is normal to have feelings of rage or betrayal. However, it is important to keep in mind the words of Seneca, who said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Validation, control, or power are all things that the person who is attacking you crave. By participating in their play, you are not satisfying their hunger. However, you should react with dignity, or you should not respond at all. Establish a rock-solid foundation of trust with the people who know you the best. Real relationships do not fall apart when false allegations are made against them. Rather, they persist when both parties are genuine and appreciate one another. Eventually, the truth will emerge, and the lies that the manipulator has been telling will be exposed. Remember this notion whenever you find yourself in a state of uncertainty. You are not responsible for how other people see you. You are only responsible for how you conduct yourself. Find serenity even in the midst of the storm if you allow your behavior to represent the ideals that you hold important. Number 3. Isolation tactics. Those that are evil are aware that strength comes in numbers. Therefore, they will make efforts to isolate you from your allies. They are going to plant seeds of uncertainty in your relationships, whisper lies to you, and make you feel isolated. Isolation is one of their methods for making you less determined. It is important to remember that Seneca advised us to associate with those who will make a better man of you. In situations where they are unable to exert direct influence over you, they endeavor to cut off your ties with other people. "I don't know if you can trust them," or "they've been acting strange lately," are examples of statements that they might use to quietly put doubts in the minds of your pals. These minuscule seeds of uncertainty have the potential to develop into full-blown mistrust if they are not addressed and dealt with. As Seneca puts it, "We are waves of the same sea, leaves of the same tree, flowers of the same garden." This is a very sensible piece of advice because it is founded on honesty and mutual respect. Genuine partnerships can withstand even the most devious manipulation. Determine who your actual allies are, those who support you and encourage you, rather than those who try to bring you down. Be sure to safeguard the people you trust. Maintain tight relationships with people who place a high value on honesty, and do not allow a manipulator to put a breach between you and the people who provide you with support. One of a manipulator's most cunning tactics is isolation. Instead of trying to defend yourself against rumors, try to improve your connection with them by reaching out personally. Honest conversations have the potential to repair the damage caused by dishonest whispers. It is important to keep in mind that evil people thrive on causing divisions. Do not allow their schemes to chip away at your self-assurance or your connection. Maintain the integrity of your support system by encouraging open communication and avoiding getting involved in trivial matters. Number 4, love bombing. If you are experiencing feelings of loneliness, you should engage in Stoic practices to bring yourself down to earth. Take some time to think about the things that are important to you and the qualities that you consider important in your relationships. Those individuals who have demonstrated their faithfulness and generosity over time should have their names written down. However, do not be misled. This is a strategic maneuver to recover control of the situation. It is important to remember that Epictetus cautions, when someone acts contrary to your expectations, do not be disturbed. In the event that all other methods have been exhausted, they may attempt to re-engage you by using love bombing. Abruptly, they become kind, generous, and sensitive to their surroundings. It's almost as if the person you used to love and respect has returned. The question you should ask yourself is, what natural law does this violate? The sudden friendliness they show is not real. Rather, it is an act of manipulation.